Welcome back to another alcohol for fat loss video. A couple weeks ago we covered beer. Now today we have the best seltzers, alcoholic seltzers for fat loss. So I'm gonna cover some information here before we get started based on how I determined which ones are the best. How I did this was I determined which ones have the highest alcohol to calorie ratio. This way you can maximize your buzz by choosing drinks with the highest amount of calories from alcohol, not from fillers such as carbs or any other macronutrient. As we know, all calories do come from macronutrients. There's protein, 4 calories per gram, carbs, 4 calories per gram, fat, 9 calories per gram, and the non-essential macronutrient of alcohol, which is 7 calories per gram. So those are the only places that we get calories from. All the calories that I do list with each drink is based on 12 ounces of that beverage, since there are a couple of them that are not 12-ounce cans, they're less. So let's get into the first category, the lowest alcohol by volume. These are really good choices if you don't really want to get that buzz. You want to stay in as much control as possible. Crook and Marker is actually one of the cans that is not 12 ounces, it's 11.5. So on the case you'll see it says 80 calories, but it's 11.5 ounces, and I just calculated it up. Based on that extra half an ounce, it would add 3.5 calories. So it is a very good low calorie option, but it does not quite have as good of a alcohol to calorie ratio as like the Smirnoff Spike Seltzer or the Bon and Viv. Is it Viv or Vive? I'm gonna say Viv. So on this slide, the best two are the Smirnoff and the Bon and Viv based on alcohol to calorie ratio, but they are, all four are so dang close to each other. So that takes us to the next category, which is the most popular. You've heard of at least 3 of these, I know, the White Claw, Truly, Bud Light Seltzer, and Wild Basin, which I have not heard of Wild Basin yet. That's probably just me. It sounds really good though, since boozy sparkling water sounds appealing to me. I'll have to try that out sometime. But these are all identical from a alcohol to calorie ratio because they're all 100 calories and they're 5% ABV. So that's all I have to say about these ones. But as far as comparing them to the last slide, the Smirnoff and Bon and Viv have the identical alcohol to calorie ratio. So if you want the best bang for your buzz, I would go with any of those 6, the Smirnoff, Spiked Seltzer, Bon and Viv, White Claw, Truly, Bud Light Seltzer, or the Wild Basin. And I included those other first 2 in there just because they are very good low calorie options for if you don't want to get as buzzed, but you still want to have a good low calorie option. Honestly, any of these 8, if you have a preference as far as taste-wise, flavor-wise, you cannot go wrong with any of these 8. And before we close out this video, I want to compare 2 other ones that are not listed in there. It doesn't make them necessarily bad, but it's just something to look for, like in the store, that might trick you. Like, let's start with the Barefoot Spike Seltzer. In the store, you'll see it says 70 calories, but one thing we gotta look for is that how many ounces it is. It's only 8.4 ounces. When I calculated it to be 12 ounces, it's actually 100 calories per 12 ounces, which is the exact same as the Truly, White Claw, Bud Light Seltzer, but it's only 4% alcohol by volume. So there's a couple more grams of carbs in there, which is not significant, but if you want a better bang for your buzz, I would avoid it. And then there's the Natural Light Seltzer, which is 6% ABV and 133 calories. It is a 12-ounce can, but for it to be equivalent to any of those Truly, White Claw, those ones, as far as the alcohol to calorie ratio, it would have to be 120 calories and 6% alcohol by volume. So there's just a few more carbs in there. It's not a significant difference. So when comparing these 2 side by side, if you calculate it out to get the exact same buzz, you'd have to have 18 ounces of the Barefoot hard seltzer or 150 calories worth compared to just the 12 ounces of Natural Light Seltzer, which is only 133 calories. So So Natural Light Seltzer has a way better alcohol to calorie ratio, AKA bang for your buzz. So give me that Natural Light Seltzer every time, especially if you need to catch up. And then tone down to any of those other 6 or 8 that I mentioned. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Finish off this Truly Lemonade Hard Seltzer. This is the mango lemonade. It's actually really good. And I'll see you in the next video. Live long, live fun. Cheers.